Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of Salesforce Snap by Ribbonfish. Today we're going to be looking at Prompt Builder. My name is Kevin, and Prompt Builder is an easy way for you or your company to tap into the power of generative AI, and it's using Agentforce by Salesforce. And essentially what you can do is you can build prompts, and you can combine the prompts with your data within Salesforce, and as a result of them you can get generative AI to do something for you. So for example, it can summarize a record, or maybe it can put you an email template together, crafted intelligently based on your prompt. So it's some very powerful stuff. Ooh, it's a bit of a tongue twister there. But what we're going to do is we're going to, for the purposes of this initial demo, we're going to do something relatively simple and straightforward, and we're going to use a prompt template to summarize a record for us. Cool. So to get started, I'm just going to go to Setup, and I'm going to assume that this is the first time you've got Agentforce set up in your Salesforce instance. So the first thing you need to do is go to Einstein Setup. And in here, you can see we've got, under Generative AI, we've got this Einstein setup. And very easy, we're just going to go and turn this on by toggling that to on, like so. Cool. Then what we're going to do, I'm just going to refresh my browser actually. So this is turned Einstein on, and the next thing we need to do is search over here in Quick Find. We're going to search for Prompt Builder. And in here, you can see this is our back-end prompt builder, where we can go and build prompts and use prompts across the system. There's loads of cool links here to videos and trailheads where you can learn a little bit more if you're very new to this. But what we're going to do is make a new prompt template. And so up here, we're going to tap this button like so. And then you can see there's different types of templates that you can use. You've got field generation, you've got flex, you've got record summary. And what we're going to do is, for the purposes of this demo, we're going to use field generation. And then we're going to give the prompt template a name. So I'm just going to call this quick summary. And then you can see it's got an API name as well, which you can reference, which has been defined for us automatically. And then I'm going to give this a description. So this is going to be a short summary of case details. Okay. Then you pick an object. So what object is this prompt template working from? And you can see here all of our objects. And I'm just going to search for case, like so. And then you can see here that you need to specify, because we're doing a field generation, we're going to generate a field with generative AI. What we need to do after we select the object is specify which field we're going to be getting Einstein to complete for us. So I'm going to search in here for a field that I think we have already. So, oops, there we go, quick summary. Okay, so we're going to use generative AI to populate this field. Then we're going to press next, and it's going to take us into the prompt builder here. And there's our prompt builder. Okay, so what we're going to do here is start our prompt, and I'm going to say summarize, if I can spell, summarize the concatenation of the contents of the comment bodies of, okay, so I'm telling it what to do. I'm going to say summarize the concatenation of, and then we're going to feed it a resource here. So what I'm going to do is look for the field called case comments. There we go. So we're going to summarize case comments along with the text from, and then we're going to get another field. This time we're going to look for the subject field. And then we're going to also get the priority. So we're going to say the case priority, which is I just search for priority, there we go. And the case type, which is, and then we'll search for type. Okay, so we're telling the prompt we're going to go and summarize the concatenation of the contents that are filled in on the case from the fields case comments, case subject, case priority, and case type. Then what we want to do is we want to tell the prompt to keep the response short. So we're going to put in here something like keep the response to a single short paragraph. Okay, so there's our prompt. Perfect. The other thing we're going to do, by the way, is just I'm going to select over here a different model. So you've got all of these different models, and what we're going to do for the purposes of this is we're going to select GPT-4. So I'm just going to select this one. Perfect. Then what you can do, so you've got your prompt up here, you've got your configuration on the right, and then down here we've got the preview. So you've got a resolution and you've got a response. The resolution is giving us the, if I just hover over here, this is viewing the prompt with record data selected by the user. And then over here you've got the response. The response itself is going to be what's given back by the generative AI. So we're going to search here for a case. I'm going to press save and preview. And what happens here within the prompt builder is you can see there's the response. That's what the generative AI has given us back. And the resolution is this: summarize the concatenation of the contents of the comment bodies of, and then you can see provide internal comments along with the text from, and you can see it's taken the text from the subject, so repeated motor breakdown while shutting off. So this is one way you can sort of use to understand, okay, is my prompt doing what I'm expecting it to do? Then, I mean, once you're happy with this, you can go and you can save it, which we've already done whenever I press the preview, and then of course you can activate it as well if you're happy. So we're just going to go and hit that activate button like so, and there we go. Version 1, quick summary was activated. So we've done our prompt. The next thing we need to do is go and use it somewhere. Okay, so next up we're going to go and use this somewhere within the system itself. So what I'm going to do is just check it's activated, which it is. Then I'm going to go to setup again, and in here I'm going to go to cases. In fact, it's probably easier if I go from the UI. So what I'm going to do here in the UI is search for cases. I'm just going to go and click on any of these cases here. And then I'm going to use the setup menu up here and click on Edit Page. Like so. Okay, so we're now in the Lightning App Builder. I'm looking at the case record page, and I'm just going to go and click here on the record detail components. And what I want to do is I want to actually upgrade this to dynamic forms, because then we can use some of the cool stuff with Agentforce. So I'm going to press upgrade. I'm going to press next, and I'm going to select my case layout. There we go. Okay, good stuff. Now we've just updated dynamic forms, and the next thing we want to do is we want to go and add in a field. In fact, the field's already there. We've got a field called quick summary. And whenever I click on it, you can see here it's giving me a pop-up. So what it's doing is it's saying, okay, this is a field called quick summary. Do you want to use a prompt template to populate this field? And we do, don't we? We want to use our quick summary template. So I'm just going to click here and select quick summary. And once I've done this, you'll notice we get this little icon that pops up here. And this is the Einstein Generative AI icon. So this is telling us that, okay, this field is going to get populated by Generative AI, and it's going to get populated by the quick summary prompt template, which we built a few seconds ago. And then what I'm going to do is just press save. And and we're going to activate this. And once that's done, there we go. We're going to go back and look at our layout. There we go. Okay, so what this is going to do is, as you can see here, we've got a little icon that's popped up. And what we can do is we can click on this. And you'll notice as I hover over it, it says, get Einstein's help. So if we hover over this, you can see it brings up Einstein. And you can see that in this chatbot, Einstein's came up with something based on our prompt, and Einstein came up with, the case pertains to repeated motor breakdowns during shutoff, categorized under electrical type, with a medium priority. The internal comments provide additional context, etc., etc. So what I can do is I can use this if I'm happy with this, or I can even go and refine it further. I'm just going to press use. You can see it says added to field. Then what I can do is I can save this like so, and voila, our quick summary has used the prompt that we have defined and has populated this field for us. With just a few clicks, your users can access the power of Einstein Generative AI to quickly create useful content, and this means they can focus on more important things like solving cases or selling products. The conversational nature of Einstein as well makes this really easy for the users too. They can use the chat to refine things further if they want. Thanks so much for watching. If you find this helpful, please be sure to subscribe. We are Ribbonfish, a Salesforce consultancy based in London with teams in London, India, the Philippines, operating globally with our clients to help them streamline Salesforce and get the most from their investments. There's more agent